What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Got a video that I want to show you of CNN trying to get their ratings back. So they had a guy there like, CNN's like, man, we're losing a lot of money. The people aren't buying the propaganda as much as we thought they would. You know, I don't know if you know this or not, but I talk about this a lot. Smith-Muntz Modernization Act, circa 2012, signed into law by Obama, which gives a green light to all the mainstream media, or any media for that matter, which means that they really shouldn't have went after Alex Jones for the whole thing about that thing. But anyhow, that's a whole nother video altogether. I'm going to show you the reaction to the people on the CNN floor as Scott Jennings reveals just exactly why they're like the DOGE that's exposing, where your tax dollars are going. That's all they're doing. Their victory is by transparency. You can't mess with the truth. It just whenever the truth comes out and it can be heard, it'll always supersede lies. And sometimes if the truth hurts, bear it. If the shoe fits, wear it. And that's the kind of life I'm living, and I plan on living long. Let's watch this video.
So not illegal, not illegal. You don't like the politics of it. I'll give you the other side. This is radical transparency on these USAID grants and other parts of the government that typically operate in an opaque fashion. And plenty of law degrees here. I'll give you the political view. The American people elected Donald Trump because they thought he was going to be a sledgehammer against this government and against the out-of-control bureaucracy, and Elon Musk is the instrument of the destruction. And there is nothing bad about the politics of this right now, about going through the government and reporting to the American people, did you know your money's going here? Did you know your money's going there? It's all upside for Trump. Not illegal.
Well, okay, at the end, he's going to try. He's like, but what's such and such? It just can't stand it, because what's happening here is the people, CNN has been focused on a bias. That's been their bread and butter, or so they think. And they're obviously, to produce such a bias, have to be indoctrinated to some degree. I mean, and what gets me is like none of this. They don't understand the actual working man, the normal American, because they don't live in our society. They live in a whole other world altogether. Gated communities, tons and tons of money, $250,000, $500,000 a year salaries to just sit up there and then dispute talking points that are handed to them in the front. There's no research, there's no investigative journalism, and there's no reality, because of the fact that you could move the goalposts so far as dollars. It never affect these people one bit whatsoever. And they're so adamant about protecting a machine that's protecting them. And you can look, the look on her face is not of content. She is mad. She is waiting to jump on this guy. And it's just amazing, because they don't understand how America works, because they don't live in America. They live in a fantasy world. And watching the meltdown of these people, as all that DOGE is doing is just transparency. That's it. No more, no less. And what I think we've got here are what I did a video on the super young dudes who are behind the actual auditing. They've created AI that will actually go in there and can figure out where all of the U.S. aid is going, because it's sent out to so many thousands of organizations to circle right back, as Jen would say. Elizabeth Warren pretty much trying to pre-program people for the possibility of a hack that would take place afterwards, which would then, say, oh, look, all your information is being put out. And so a little prediction that I want to give people is, be prepared to hear something like that. They want to delegitimize what Elon Musk is doing. And I think that they're going to try to send in their people to try to hack that system, to try to make it look and shut down stuff and say, look, this is because Elon's been in there. But I really anticipate, as smart as these little young dudes are, and Elon as well, that they already know that this would be a thing. And so what would be epic is if they tried to hack the system to try to make it look like a staged event, to delegitimize Elon and the DOGE, but the people who do the hack ends up getting hacked back and exposed doing it. Would be just absolutely epic, and then they would just step on their own rake and be exposing themselves. So maybe we can ward this off, because we've got some epic stuff that nobody's ever seen before, and we're already, I think, is it like $1 billion a day? Something. That's a lot of money that's being saved already. It's just epic numbers. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share.